I'm here with Marcel, a speaker from the Young Forum of the German Israel Association in Frankfurt, who recently attended a Roger Waters concert and has a very interesting story and perspective to share with everyone. Marcel, the floor is yours.
Yes, I'm the speaker, one of the speakers in Frankfurt of the Young Forum of the German Israel Association, and we were kind of in the allyship against the Roger Waters concert in Frankfurt, and we organized a big demonstration there. We organized a big party afterwards for the demonstrators, for the attenders there. And one of the demonstration parts and the action against Roger Waters, many good people there, and many people did very good things and good advertisements and political education there to kind of enter in the public with the problems of Roger's music and problems of the political content in the Roger Waters concert there. And one part of the demonstration and the whole thing was a group of where I also attended, a group of 10 people who entered the Roger Waters concert, and we at last managed to get inside the concert with Israeli flags, and some of our people stayed on their place and started to sing Am Israel Chai, and pointed out their big Israeli flag. I think it was about, I don't know, 5 or 6 meters, and they got punched pretty hard, and they really get into violence there. And I was the guy who managed to go on the stage of Roger Waters, a stage surrounded by, I don't know, maybe 6,000-7,000 people, and jumped on there, and at last got to Roger and showed him the Israeli flag directly in his face.
So what was his reaction when, did you get a chance to see his reaction to you unfurling the flag on stage?
I think he was quite confused, and he looked at me for maybe 2 or 3 seconds, was very confused. And afterwards, I mean, I couldn't see it live because they can tell you probably later, they punched me under the stage, and then I got out of the concert. But I think 10 minutes later he talked with the audience about me storming the stage there, and he said something like, I don't know, he confused me, and it was tough for me to get back into the concert. I think in the end he actually started to cry in his speech there. Some people told me there was a reaction about this whole thing.
Did you feel any feelings of nerves before you decided to jump up, or maybe the spontaneity took that away?
Both of that. I think like the nervosity was more about getting into the concert, because like we had to smuggle the Israeli flags there, and I think the whole group of us, we more focused on the part of getting into it. And once we made it, we didn't really know what to do now, like where's our exact program to do now. And as I said, I had in my mind to maybe jump on the stage when there's the opportunity, but once being in the concert, seeing the big hall, seeing the whole crowd, and seeing the security who were like surrounding the stage in maybe 1 or 2 meters distance. It was like probably 40 security surrounding the whole round stage. I thought like it won't be possible. So my nervosity didn't really start there, because I didn't think it was that it was not likely to do it. But then the security guys did a very bad job in sitting on chairs to give the audience a better view on the stage. They were still like in a meter distance from each other, but they were sitting on a chair, and I knew like when people are sitting on a chair, they are not that fast in their reaction. And so there was a small opportunity, I think they sat there for 2 minutes, and of course then I was like, the whole adrenaline kicked in, and I knew, okay, Marcel, now it's probably time to go there, time to, I don't know, do a job there and do a duty of every audience, everyone in the audience should have done there. And then I had like 2 minutes to think about it, but not really thinking about what to do exactly, more like when to start. And then our guys started to chant, and then I knew like, okay, now it's time. And I started to run. I jumped at first on the fence surrounding the security guys, and with like a double jumped on the fence, and then jumped over kind of the heads of the security, because they were sitting on their chairs, jumped on the stage. And then I don't know, I was on the stage and thought like, yo, what to do now? There's a stage in the middle of a big crowd, and I had the Israeli flag in my trousers, and I thought like, okay, yeah, now it's my time to show the kind of anti-Semitic, or show the anti-Semitic audience of Roger Waters the Israeli flag. I think that's the best thing we could have done there, to show them our flags, and that we are proud of Israel, and that we as Germans and as the German Israel Association, we are supporting Jews, and we are supporting Israel. And then, I don't know, I went around a bit with the Israel flag to show the Israel flag to the audience, and then show it Roger Waters.
So did you see any pushback or, blowback after you went up stage, either legally? Did the police care that the security was rough with you?
Yeah, so what I didn't think about before is that Roger Waters had like a double level security concept. There was one concept about like these guys I talked about sitting surrounding the stage, and the other security level was Roger personal bodyguards who were also following Roger around the stage. The personal bodyguards of Roger Waters, they kind of saw the moment there and then tried to get on the stage, but these guys were like big muscle and probably, I don't know, 150 kilo, 2 meter tall. They had some problems to get on the stage, but once on the stage, I was kind of afraid that I will get like completely punched over there. And I was giving up my whole action there, and was like, okay, guys, you can just, I won't harm you, just catch me. And then, they pulled me. The first guy, I think he tried to pull me under the stage, and then he got some help of two other guys 2 meter high, and then I was under the stage. Didn't know that before. I never saw like there's kind of a chamber under stage, quite big, probably like my room in Frankfurt, and they kind of didn't harm myself, but told me, okay, you have to cooperate now, otherwise we will punch you, and you will get violence there. And I was like, okay, guys, just call the police. I'm fine. Call the police. We can go out, and then we can talk about this whole thing. But there's nothing. I won't harm you. And then they got pretty nervous and told me I have to now show my pockets of the trousers. And I once repeated, guys, you are not allowed to do it in Germany. You have legal restrictions there. Only the police is allowed to look in your trousers, in your pockets. And then like the one guy probably went through some media channels. He told me, hand out your mobile phone now, because I had it in my pocket, and showed him there's my mobile phone, but won't give it to you. I placed my keys and the Israeli flags on a sideboard, but was not, didn't think I was supposed to give him my mobile phone. And then he told me, empty your pockets, hand out your mobile phone now, or I will break your neck. And still I was like, okay, I didn't think he would have really done it there, but it was started to get really, really frightening to be in a chamber. No one can look inside, and chilling there with 3 other security guys. They could have just they could have done everything to me. And then I told him once again, answered, call the police, whatever. And then he was like pretending to punch me now. And then I knew, okay, this guy, he's not joking around. I better follow his comments now. And then, yeah, handed out my mobile phone, handed out all my things I had in my pocket. And they kind of started to chill, because they knew once I emptied my pockets, they knew, okay, this guy, he was not like trying to kill anybody and to harm anyone. Yeah, and then they navigated me out of the stage, out of the concert hall, to some police officers. And the police officers, the first guys, they were also pretty unfriendly to me. Yeah, probably it's okay. I don't know. They also surrounded me to not escape. Yeah, and then I don't know. The police asked me why I'm here and what I've done there. And yeah, then like talked. It was like usual stuff there.
I just want to conclude with a question that goes to really the heart of why you did what you did. What was the inspiration behind your decision? Because as I understand it, you're not Jewish, and you know, obviously you took a very big risk. Can you share with our readers a little bit of an insight into your mindset?
I think the whole motivation is about fighting against anti-Semitism. For me, as a Christ, it's disgusting to see people, to see Jewish friends who are wearing kippah in public. You get honked by other cars. You get insulted by other people on German streets. And I think like these small moments sided of the whole anti-Semitism in sport events. Look at Maccabi Germany, or on social media. And I mean, like, it's a tradition in Germany, and still no one cares about it. And I think the motivation is about being a German citizen and feeling something about the society, and feeling there's not something wrong, there's a big problem there. And yeah, I think it's kind of our duty there to fight anti-Semitism. And when it goes that far, that Roger can shoot in SS uniform on a pick with the David Star on it, like the whole aesthetics there, it's a point where every German citizen should do something against it.